Namaste, everyone, and welcome back to the travel hacking series. And being a global citizen is so cool, man. It feels so nice to be a global citizen, and it's all in the mind. It's in the mind. You have this concept of borders and physical boundaries and people fighting with each other and all of that, which are called countries. But at the same time, the countries are nice concepts for travelers, even for global citizens, to categorize the cultures and people and the places that they see. And they're basically just another tool for travelers. It's like one country. I can categorize all this information, all these experiences, all these cultures, all these activities into one countries. But yeah, in the mind, as a global citizen, you're probably very free, and you have no concept of borders. But do remember that you're limited by birth by your beautiful passport that you hold, and some of us are much more privileged than others, unfortunately. In this whole scheme of things, I fall into the lesser privileged category because I'm an Indian. However, I'm boundless by my mindset, which allows me to travel more and see more and do more, even though I have to invest a lot of more energy and time and than Westerners, for example, on getting visas and all that stuff. But yeah, the the tool here, the hack here, is to help you visualize all the countries you can see visa free or visa on arrival in one place on a single map. And I found this amazing tool which lets you do this. It's so cool. I understand that there are lesser places that I can visit than Westerners, but at the same time, it's so cool to see everything together. And I'm sure it helps even Westerners or anyone for that matter to see the world and in terms of the freedom, in terms of the degrees of freedom that you hold. And the hack then is to cover the world in that series. My hack is to then see the world of the countries which I can visit easily first, and then go to the other ones. So Singapore, beautiful, is a country where you're really privileged with the Singapore passport to see a lot of places. I think in the 70s I can find my country, so that's my passport, and this is so beautiful. I can basically browse everywhere. It's like playing with the world. So visa not required is Indonesia, for instance, doesn't need a visa, and for 30 days for Indians. So you can actually hold that thought and plan something there. See the dark green ones, and then you can go to the visa on arrival, which will give you again a lot more degrees of freedom. So visa on arrival for most of Southeast Asia, Indochina, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam is all visa on arrival, right? So Vietnam e-visa, yes, but also visa on arrival, right? So I'm the Vietnam expert. Um, and let's see how far we can go. So let's select the country again, number 70. All right, let's see how far we can go. I'm gonna zoom out. Okay, this is as far as I can go. In terms of the visa structure, and you see there's a lot of stuff that you can do that I can do in Africa. There's a lot of stuff I can do that anyone can do in Africa. But what I mean is there's a lot of stuff I can do in Africa without restrictions of having. But if you see, it's not the most beautiful map. Let's look at Singapore. Wow, see, this is why you can upgrade your passport, and that's the biggest travel hack that you can do is upgrade your passport to a one that allows you more degrees of freedom. It's about degrees of freedom. If you're boundless, if you don't have a fixed mindset, you don't have to be a citizen of the country you were born in. You can be a citizen of the country, which gives you more degrees of freedom and supports your mindset of traveling. So I'm open to that. But that's for another video outside the scope of the series. In this series, we're going to do short hacks like these. So simple hack: visualize, plan, travel, explore, travel more, explore more. Do all of this before you die. And that's my travel hack for this video. Let's see you in the next one. Ciao.